All right, guys, it is finally here, the day where we start Month of the Mad God. Now, originally, the 19th, which is today, when I'm recording this, not when you're watching it, was when DECA Games was supposed to take over. Now, unfortunately, they bumped that up to Thursday, which is the 21st, but they still started the Month of the Mad God festivities. Really quickly, I'm going to read through what they're doing right now. While we are waiting for the last parts of the kabam and DECA transition to run their course, why not have some fun with a smaller scale event that is quick and easy for all players? We want you to dress your character in the DECA colors and get creative. You can combine a screenshot of your DECA character with a story, or you can get together entire groups of friends in DECA colors and go wild. What you do is up to you, but the crafty community you are, we know you will do great. Start date 19th, end date 25th of July, 3 o'clock p.m. CEST, 1 entry per account. Only the posting account applies, and you apply on the Reddit/r/ROTMG subreddit, by the way, and you post a screenshot. First top prize is a UT of your choice. Secondary prize is 5 ambrosia for 3 entries, and then the bonus reward, they're giving out 1 ambrosia to 20 random people. I personally think that the 5 ambrosia on the second prize is a better one than the just UT of your choice for the top, but whatever. And you go here and you can get free dyes and stuff. And I do want to talk about this a little bit because I've seen a lot of people be very negative towards this. A lot of people are like, this is the event we've been waiting for, like, just some free dyes or something. But what's really happening, oh yeah, we got some cloths and some dyes and all sorts of stuff. We'll have to put that all to good use. So we can make the Great White Ninja. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make our snowman again. That's absolutely what we're gonna do with our knight. All right, I've already decided. So, but let's just play this out, and we'll do that in the next episode, and we'll post that maybe or something. But what I'm really excited for is to see what they do kind of once they actually get control of the game, because there's been a lot of negativity lately. A lot of people are like, this is it. I mean, they were hoping for a lot more and free items, which I guess technically you got free items. You got free dyes and cloth and stuff, right? Which you would have to pay money for if you wanted. You know, it's not like a free Debo or something. It's something that you can actually get in the game without spending your own money. This is something that you have to actually spend your own money on. I'm hoping to get some health potions, but I don't know if we're going to. So, but keep in mind that they actually don't have control of the game 100% yet. They set that date back to the 21st, which means that the day that I would start, if you were planning on buying gold or something to support, will you get back here? Don't play Ring Around the Rosie with me, mister. If you're planning on buying gold or something to support the new developers and to show that that we appreciate what they're trying to do and really hope that they don't, mess everything up, then I would at least wait to the 21st before I did that. So, because who knows, right now kabam still has control of the game, so that money could be going to kabam instead, and I know that's not what we all want. So, all right, I think that's about as many health potions as we're gonna get. So let's go actually do some fun stuff. How does that sound? Let's see what we got around here. We got some constructs. That's not necessarily fun stuff. What else have we got? Also, before we get started here, my question for you guys for today's video is, what is the next class that I should do? Because right now we have just a level 1 knight hanging out, as you probably saw at the beginning, and we have this guy. I mean, we could do another ninja because we have some white skin, some white dyes and stuff. We could make the Great White Ninja, and maybe that's what we do. Maybe we make the Great White Ninja. That's a reference to something I can't quite remember right now. Is that Karate Kid? I might be wrong. I don't know. my brother-in-law does or used to do taekwondo, and he was, oh, there's somebody there already. And he was doing a tournament against another guy, and this other guy like didn't cut his toenails, and so when he went to kick him, he like cut him. I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Hopefully we do though. Nope, we didn't. That's alright though. And so my father-in-law was like, "You just got cut by the Great White Ninja." So that's. I know that I don't expect you guys to understand that reference because you don't know my family, or more realistically my in-laws. But here we go. All right, let's do this. I think what server are we on? Either US West or US West 3. Those are the two that I always do. Let's see. All right, the last time I'm typing. I'm not gonna be typing. It seems like there's I just broke my own rule, didn't I? It feels like there's more people on today, and I don't know if that's because of the DECA Games thing and they're taking over. I have a feeling that not everybody actually knew that was happening. That there's so like people who just didn't know that kind of stuff was going on, because I do like DECA Games, and I do, let's see, here we go, and I appreciate what they're doing. They do have a lot of transparency, which I appreciate. They talk about stuff that they're doing, and you know, they talk to the community, they take feedback. There's always somebody in the subreddit talking to everybody. But the only thing I had to say is the only avenue that they're talking right now is through Reddit. And maybe that's just because they haven't gotten control of the forums and everything. Okay. So maybe that's just because they don't have control of the forums and everything yet. So that's why they're not, you know, they're not using anything like that. I could definitely see that. So maybe that will change. But for right now, if you want information on what's going on, then definitely check out, it's reddit.com. I'm drinking this. People are gonna yell at me. They're gonna be like, "Don't drink potions on a non-max character. You're gonna die and lose it all." But you know what? I like to live dangerously. I like to live on the edge. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, maybe that'll change. But if you notice at the beginning of the game, when you sign in, there's a thing that says something like, "Come here for all the new information stuff," right? And it links right to the subreddit. So it's also possible that they're just gonna use the subreddit to as their avenue of choice for their announcements, at least for now. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm curious to see, are these guys gonna take other IPs? Like what's their end game? What's their plan, you know? Are they going to find other games like this one that could use some attention and revive those as well? Are they going to like maybe port? Oh, hello. It's hard for me to see the white bullets on the snowy background. Are they gonna like port this game over to a different, let's see, is there anything good in here? No. To a different like game engine and or language or something? I don't know. I'd be interested in knowing though. I just realized that I forgot to set my timer. I have no clue how long I've been recording. I'm gonna say 5 minutes and we'll go from there. It's probably been a little bit more than that. That's all right though. If it's a little bit longer of an episode, I'm sure you guys don't mind. I'm sure that you guys don't mind. So we'll see if there's any events tomorrow. If there's no events going on tomorrow when I'm recording, then I'm going to probably do I'm probably gonna do some Nilly's Realm. Maybe sneak that in while we still can. Let's see. We got a big little group going on here. There we go. It kind of completely negates our secondary when there's a huge group. I understand that he's like trying to do stuff, but I don't feel comfortable with that. I thank you and I appreciate it, but please stop trading me. There we go. All right. Although I do appreciate it. I don't want you guys to think that I'm not appreciative. And I've had a lot of people say that, like, you're super mean and rude to people. And I just have to think, like, I've had this stance for a really long time now. So, you know. And I've had it before where people send me trade requests and I lose out on loot or die because I'm trying to get rid of it, right? Oh, I'll take that, though. Thank you. So, there we go. Okay. That was fun. It was fun for the whole family there. Let's do this. I want to see. There you go. That's what I was looking for. And I do appreciate it, Matt. I do. I don't feel comfortable with item donations in Realm. I don't know what it is, but I do appreciate it. I think it's probably because for me to get those items, I would have to spend a lot of time farming. And so I think about the sheer amount of time that other people would have to spend to farm to get that kind of stuff. And then they're just giving it away, and I feel bad about that, you know? Run, 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 run. Oh, we found it. That was perfect. All right, let's do this. All right, we can stay about right here for now. Come on. Your pets are in the way. In the way. Pets are in the way. So, I don't know. I do really appreciate it, and I appreciate the thought. And it makes me feel good knowing that there's people who enjoy my content enough to want to do that, you know? But, okay. Let's take a breather here for a second, okay? There we go. But I'm gonna stick by my stance. And a big part of it also is that if I start taking items, then I'll just get flooded with stuff. Because there was a time where I did take some items and stuff like that. I still feel bad about it. And then I just got flooded with stuff. I've had before too where like, oh, well, you took that one thing from this person. Why won't you take that thing from me? And so if I just make a blanket statement, say I'm just not going to do this anymore, then I just don't have to deal with that. I've had before too where people donate just so that they can gloat about it on video, which always it feels really like fishy and weird to me, you know? Like I'm being used or something. That's what it feels like. I don't know. But I'm not saying that anybody would be doing that. I'm just saying that I've had that happen before. So, and I've also had where people will donate. I've had where people will like donate stuff during a recording so that they can show that they donated stuff during a recording and then like asked for it back later. I've had that happen before. Usually it's a misunderstanding or something. I've had it be a misunderstanding. I've had it just not be. Just like, hey, I donated you that one thing. Can I have that back? And It's like, really? So I'm not here to stroke your ego if that's what you want to do. So I know that sounds really harsh. I understand that. But I'm just gonna stick by what I go with and go with that. But I do appreciate it. So here we go. See if we can maybe get close to this lucky ant god here. They must have closed the last realm we were in. I've also been seeing people say that they're getting much more drops now that DECA is taking over. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's a, what's the word, like a placebo effect or something. It could be. I don't know if they've adjusted the drop rate. I think that they should. I do, I was trying not to. Oh, okay, well, cat's out of the bag now, right? So, I don't know if that's a placebo effect thing, where like, oh, DECA Games took over and I finally got a Debo, but in reality is just the luck was in your favor, right? It could be. I'm not quite sure. But I have been seeing that. I would really like for them to change the odds a little bit, because the way that it is now, I feel like it's very, oh, that's the one I was looking for, thank you. Very pay to win, to where if you don't pay to have a good pet and stuff, then you're just not gonna get good items, just because you can't rush stuff as quickly. And so there's an incentive there to buy items, or to buy items, or what was I gonna say? Or level up your pet, or just to spend money in general. And what you see from free-to-play games is that they potentially like gimp the game in order to sell stuff, you know? And that always seemed really fishy and not very good to me. So, for instance, I'm playing a game on my mobile right now. I hate mobile games, by the way. There's only so many few like actual good mobile games out there. Most of them are just cash grab crap, but I'm playing one called like CSR Racing or something, and I don't want to go in there. I'm gonna die like immediately. And when you beat a boss, you can race them again in order to win their car. And it's a good way to get a new car to race with for the next tier or whatever, right? But whenever you do that, you're about to race them, they're like, oh, this person has really amped up their car. You can buy like Super NOS and go super fast, and you can win it for $3.99. And you're like, and I tried once. I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to try it on my own merit. I have a nice car. And I tried it, and they won by a landslide. So I'm like, okay, so this is obviously, you absolutely have to pay money to get these cars, right? And of course, there's the other bit to where it's like, you can just buy cars with money as well. That I mean, it still feels weird, but I don't think it's as bad as the other thing. Because basically what they're saying is, here's something that should have been in the game that we're deliberately taking out of the game to sell you stuff. That's exactly what they're saying with that. So, I don't know. It feels bad. It feels wrong. I don't like mobile games. The only mobile games I really like, I mean, we could talk about Pokemon Go. I feel like I needed to dedicate an entire episode to that. Maybe we'll do that for next episode. So, but the only ones that I'm liking lately are like the games that I bought for my VR headset. Because I bought a few for my VR headset. I still need to record those, by the way. I just haven't had time. Not to mention that when you record from a VR headset, it's like a square, whereas this is like a 16:9 resolution. Actually, technically, Realm is a 4:3 resolution. But when you record from a Gear VR, it's a square, which looks weird. And we'll have to figure out what to do with that. I thought about like putting up a webcam and having like the square bit on the left and the webcam on the right. But I just don't feel like it's very interesting to see somebody look around with a VR headset on their head. Like that's not a very interesting, you know, thing. Here we go. I'm like all alone over here. Don't. Okay. Yep. Teleport right to the rogue. That's a great idea. What could go wrong there? Well, the good thing is there's a lot of people here to absorb all the damage for me. Somebody said that the slime gods drop white bags now. I have not seen any indication that that is true. So I don't know if they meant for Nilly's realm or regular realm, because when I looked at it from Realm Eye, I didn't see anything. So all right. I think people are just trying to get me killed now. There we go. So we got to be getting close. Like I said, I don't know how long I've been recording. Could be a little bit, could be a lot. There's a crystal here. That could be fun. I mean, all right. We're gonna try this. We might die though. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. My health is slowly going down. All right, well, we did a thing. What is it? What is this? Deadwater Docks. That's interesting. Okay. What? I think I'm gonna call it here. Remind me to talk about mobile gaming and Pokemon Go, because that's something I've been wanting to talk about for a little while. But I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I don't know, we'll see how this DECA game things turns out. I have a feeling it's gonna be just fine, but I guess, you know, only time will tell. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.